Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Texas A&M's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense working from the pistol. First carry of the season. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum. But it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Complete on third down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Well, it's a nice positive play on the bootleg going to the right there, and a really good decision that time by the quarterback, too, because he's supposed to throw that down the field, but as soon as he turned around, he saw that there was just open space, green grass. Put your foot in the ground, use your athletic ability, and go get positive yards.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. On the ground, it's Clark. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. Throwing Sellers. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Or maybe a double pass. Pocket breaking down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Throwing Reed. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
The run inside. It's Clark. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice the safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Might be calling a hot route. Fourth down, Sellers. Throwing right. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Well, their success running the ball really helped them there on that fourth down because they dialed up the bootleg. Lots of people on defense thought it was the back who had the ball. That was just real easy pitch and catch for the quarterback out on the perimeter, and now we've got a fresh set of downs.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Yeah, and you can tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try to make yards after the catch, but key word being after the catch.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Wow, what a big play. And how about the hit stick tackle right there? That's one this offense is going to remember.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Maybe a double pass. Bringing the heat. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Going to the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. Finds Zach Freese, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Sellers from the gun on third down. They're working that left side. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, this secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
Sellers. Caught in the backfield. It's Fuller. Shakes off the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, it's Fuller. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Fuller. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. A designed run for the quarterback. Picks up the 1st down. There he goes. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Quarterback may change this route. Throwing, Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running inside, it's Edwards. Got enough for the 1st. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Reed. Here's a heat. Runs through a tackle. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
The Aggies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Sellers to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, what a cut! Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical. Make sure he doesn't catch that football.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run inside. It's Edwards. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He'll be stopped for no gain. We're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 20 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Longhorns who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Here's Reed to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sacked first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Wide open downfield. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Here comes the option. Oh, there's a loose football in the bad pitch. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, South Carolina. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Throwing, Sellers. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails.
That keeps the score. Texas A&M 21, South Carolina 16. Number 24 starts at kickoff.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Reed throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 40. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Motion from the wide receiver. This is a designed run. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field, big-time play, big-time throw, receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense changing the play. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Looking for more room.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run it. It's Edwards. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen.
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
35, South Carolina, 16. Number 38, set to kick it away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Hands it off. And the defense drags him down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sellers from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. Turns it on in midfield. Sprinting away. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Sellers. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field.
Number 24, set to kick this one off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're in trouble.
There's a crease. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Made the catch, but nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and he stopped right at the line, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Sellers. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll just get rid of that one.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
To the air, it's Sellers. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Ready. Move it. Match.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Sellers to the air again. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the first down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Delayed handoff. It's Owens. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Laterals it back. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Throwing Reed. Under fire. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And, man, that is the hard part about playing defense nowadays. It's not the first play. It's the second play that you have to react to. It's a pass. Everybody's playing pass, but he has the ability to do that. And we've seen him do it today already. Just take off, make things happen. Now the QB over 100 on the day, and his legs, they're a problem.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now here's Reed. Here comes the heat. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made the long field goal. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Moving out to the right. Got him downfield. Wide open on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this 2-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a 1-possession game. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. Buying some time. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They get the football, but I think they touched it too soon. Flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. The give and tick, 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 tick. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Reed. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense got it. They're on the run. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. Oh, and what a turn of events. He's headed the other way. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Now the question, can they get the ball back?
And listen, it's stark, right? You don't get very many onside kicks, but I got to do it. The clock's winding down. I need to get the ball back to my offense. I don't really trust my defense that much. Got to make a big play on special teams here.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll try it over the left side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Just feeds the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Sellers. Under fire. On the move at the 30. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He's finally stopped with a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Man, it's so nice to have guys like this who do the right thing. You have to understand the situation. Yards don't get me anything here. I don't need yards. I got to get points, but that time is ticking. Nice job stopping the clock, getting out of bounds.
First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Throwing, Sellers. He's going to take off. Powers through the defender. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.